Hey there, everybody. Pete Pardo here from Sea of Tranquility. Welcome to another episode of What's Hot with Sea of Tranquility, because it's Wednesday. What do we do on Wednesdays? Review new albums. That's right. Today is no exception. Here in this episode, we're going to take a look at the brand new release, third chapter in the Songs and Tales of Airoea. This is book 3 from the Chronicles of Father Robin, the Norwegian progressive rock collective. This is it. The third chapter, the third book. We now have the complete story, right? Of course, we'll get more into it in a second, but let's just take a look at the physical product, because that's what we love doing here. Booklet with more illustrations, full lyrics. It's all got kind of a little Roger Deanish thing going on there, right? Sort of, somewhat. Right, of course, this is the collective comprised of members of Wobbler, George Joe, Tus Mork, Samuel Jackson 5, right? So it's like an all-star lineup here of folks from those bands, and just kind of following the traditions of bands like Gentle Giant and Yes, and maybe Cathedral and Yezda Urfa and Anglagard and Anecdote and White Willow and Landberk and all sorts of, classics, more modern and from yesteryear. Genesis for sure. This is, I believe, just under 40 minutes. Most of these albums have been fairly short, but all meant to be part of a bigger work. And now that the third one's out, I think the key for everybody is to kind of listen to them all back to back to back. And I will say that, let me put this back in here. Well, I probably should read you the folks playing in the band, right? So we got, hopefully I pronounce these correctly, Andreas Wettergreen Stronman Prestmo, right, on vocals. Fender Stratocaster, Gibson Les Paul, all sorts of other electric and acoustic guitars and things. We got John Andre Nielsen on Fender Precision bass, other basses, backing vocals. You got Henrik Harmer on drums, percussion, keyboards, backing vocals. Thomas Hagen Kaldbol on guitars, mandolin, sound effects, backing vocals. You got Alexandra Morosova on vocals. You got Regin Mayer, flute, Hammond organ, Fender Rhodes electric piano, grand piano, church organ, along with special guest. You got Hakon Oftung on Hammond organ, clavinet, Fender Rhodes, Mellotron, Solina string ensemble, and Christopher Momrak on other assorted things. So, on the album, you've got 6 tracks to finish out the story. What I'm really kind of digging on this album, so far, the first part, to me, is still my favorite. The first book. That's just more bombastic. It's the more rockin' of the 3. Second is a little bit more pastoral. It still rocks in spots, but it's a little more pastoral, a little mellower. This album, I think, really blends both the mellower with the more rockin' and challenging stuff, and I really am liking this a lot. Man, I'm getting some serious Gentle Giant and Yes flavors on this album. Like, that's basically kind of the influences that I'm hearing front and center. Magical Chronicle, which is the first song, just over 6 minutes long. That, to me, just sounds like a lost Gentle Giant track. From the vocal interplay, the instrumentation, the quirkiness, total Gentle Giant there. From there, you got Sly Slumber, right? Also, most of these songs are 6-7 minutes long or thereabouts. That's excellent as well. Cloud Ship is the middle track. That's the really mellow song on the album. But man, I'm hearing like total Yes vibes, like circa like the Soon section of Gates of Delirium. If you like that kind of like melodic, just really soaring vocal performance, like from John Anderson on that, that's what I'm getting a lot on this. Just big time kind of, maybe little bits of To Be Over, man, I don't, just the real melodic, mellow, pastoral Yes type songs. That's what I'm hearing on here. Empress of the Sun is rocking, think of the more rock and gentle giant and yes kind of fuse them together. That's what I'm hearing there. But you get a real nice Norwegian flair, like Wobbler and George Joe at their most rock and Tusmork as well. So if you're used to that sort of like kind of energetic prog rock from those bands, that's what that's all about. And then Lost in the Palace Gardens, which is the finale, is just absolutely wonderful. Again, lots of yes flavors going on there. Great vocal melodies. The vocals on this album are outstanding. You know, I'm sure people are going to be like, well, maybe it doesn't rock enough in spots, whatever. I think it rocks plenty, but I think the mellower sections on this album are just really nice. Great acoustic guitars, lovely keyboards throughout. The electric guitar work is spot on. 4.5 out of 5 star. I think I just about like this as much as the debut. And I think, again, I've only had this a couple days. I've listened to it a bunch of times already. I think this is to me, we've been talking amongst us prog seat folks. We've been talking about how, you know, hopefully the third book, the third part is going to kind of tie it all together and really have this go out with a bang. I really think they did that. I really think they took the best elements of the first 2 albums and put together an album that really finishes off the story in a fine fashion. And yeah, I'm really digging this. So 2024 is off with a bang with book 3 of Airoea, right? The Chronicles of Father Robin, the Songs and Tales of Airoea, book 3. Go check it out. I'm going to drop the link to the Bandcamp page down below in the comments section. So go investigate and let us know what you think. And visit us on the web at www.seaoftranquility.org. We're on Facebook. We're on YouTube all together all the damn time. Please subscribe if you haven't already and click on that notification bell so you get alerted of all of our content as it posts. And please do hit the like button before you leave. Also down below, we get the links to our Ko-Fi page for channel donations, our merch page, and our Cameo page. Thank you in advance for all your support there. And we'll see you soon here with more stuff. I am Pete Pardo. Thanks for watching. Tune in for more. Till then, bye-bye.